Quickly go across to Rishika Barua, who also has an interesting news to give us. The Prime Minister, it seems, has given Arvind Kejriwal time tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. for that all-crucial meeting. Rishika.
Well, absolutely, Sanket. That is the latest information that we are breaking to you at this point in time. Remember, Narendra Modi had personally called up Arvind Kejriwal and congratulated him yesterday. There were pleasantries that were exchanged between two arch rivals, as we've been seeing them in Delhi. And while, the Prime Minister made that reconciliatory note, he congratulated Arvind Kejriwal. Arvind Kejriwal, in turn, requested to seek time with him. He's also extended an invitation to him and all, the union ministers for that grand swearing-in ceremony. The latest information that we're getting to you is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has in fact given Arvind Kejriwal time tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. This is, one relationship has seen very turbulent highs and lows from the days of Varanasi to that hard-fought battle in Delhi, and finally there is going to be that formal meeting that is going to be taking place. Also, Sanket, interestingly, I don't know if you recall those very dramatic visuals from when Prime Minister, at that time Chief Minister Narendra Modi refused to give Arvind Kejriwal time while he was canvassing in Gujarat. So clearly, this is a relationship that has seen some very interesting dynamics, and of course tomorrow,
this time last year,
crucial, huge meeting taking. Yes.
Absolutely, Rishika. Exactly this time last year is when he sought that time. He did not get that time, and Arvind Kejriwal, in his old form, that is Arvind Kejriwal 1.0, decided to stage a dharna, which also did not work. This time around, he has not staged a dharna. He's armed with 67 MLAs, and he has got that time. So, democracy and democratic systems have actually worked this time around, and Arvind Kejriwal understands that really well. But my final question to you, before we move on to Kamaljeet Sandhu. Kamaljeet, the question that I wanted to ask you, we all know what Arvind Kejriwal as well as Manish Sisodia have placed in terms of demands to Venkaiah Naidu. What really has been the response from the other side?
Sanket, very clearly, Arvind Kejriwal has hit the ground running. He's obviously meeting, even before he's taken charge, he's meeting the Urban Development Minister, he's meeting Rajnath Singh today, he's also meeting the President and most likely meeting the Prime Minister tomorrow. Now, what he wants to send the message across is that there is a daunting task, 67 MLAs, an overwhelming majority, so he has to perform. And this time, it's not just going to be about dharna politics, it's also going to be about performance, it's going to be about governance, and obviously, he's had few run-ins with the central government earlier. This time, he wants to send a message across that this is it, that there will be a cooperation that he'll be seeking from the centre. Even the entire campaign of BJP, more or less, Sanket, was very focused that if there is a BJP government in Delhi and the one in centre, there'll be greater cooperation. He's a dharna man, calling him an anarchist, calling him a chore. So obviously a lot of name callings at that, but yes, politics have to be left behind. There is work to do. Delhi is the capital, and obviously there have been mega points. It has to be turned into a smart city. It has to be a mega city. It is the face of the country. In that sense, it's the capital state. So yes, there would be a demand of the statehood, of women's security. So many pending issues, hospitals, schools. So it's a daunting task, and has to seek a cooperation from the centre. And Arvind Kejriwal has already begun his job even before he takes charge.
Kamalji, the question that I wanted to ask you, and perhaps we'll throw some more light on this perhaps at some time later, is that these are the demands that Arvind Kejriwal has already started placing. What has been the response that has come in from the central establishment so far? Have they given any commitment or not is the crucial aspect, because that is going to be the starting or the beginning of perhaps some form of confrontation which all of us are expecting between the centre and the state, because the campaigning has been bitter. Suddenly there can't be diplomacy at work. There could perhaps be a time that will come when this honeymoon period is actually going to get over. Kamaljeet Sandhu as well as Rishika Barua, thanks very much for all the latest.